Hello everybody, today our lesson is 2.3. What time does it start? And we will learn how to ask for information, vocabulary the time, and we will learn how to show that you don't understand the information. So the first part is vocabulary the time, and exercise number 1A, match the times 1 to 6 to the photos A to F. We have 6 photos. And the first is done for you. So 4 o'clock, photo C. Past 5, it is photo B. So it's 10 past 5. If you remember, when you say the time, the first we should start with minutes. So it is 10 minutes. Up to half an hour or 30 minutes, we use preposition past. And the time after which minutes go. So it's 5. So 10 past 5. It means that 10 minutes are after 5. 3. 2:15 or quarter past. 2:15 is picture E. And in another words, 15 minutes can be said like quarter. Quarter past, we say that up to 30 minutes we use preposition past, and it's quarter past 2. It's photo E. Number 4, 1:30, picture D, and in another word we can say 30 minutes as half past 1. Half is always used with the preposition past. Number 5, 9:45, picture A, and 45 minutes means quarter again, so it's quarter to 10. As you pay attention, here we use preposition to, not past, because after 30 minutes or after half an hour, we use not past, but preposition to, and the time to which it goes, to which minutes are going. So we use to 10. So quarter to 10 means that up to 10 o'clock we have 15 minutes. And number 6, 5, it's picture F, 5 to 6. Again, 5 minutes left to 6 o'clock. So we use preposition to because it's after 30 minutes, and the time is, the nearest time is 6. So 5 to 6. The next exercise is look at the times below, listen and circle the correct time. We should say the time. We will not listen, just say the time. So the first row, we can say it in two options. The first is 10:30 or 10:30, 12:30 or 12:30, 2:30 or 2:30. Row second, 3:15 or 3:15, 3:45 or 4:45, 4:15 or 4:15. Third row, 22:07, 20:07, 22:08. The last row, 4:25, 30. Here we have 25 minutes. 25 to 5, 25 past 5. So now, if you pay attention, in the first row we have 30 minutes, and everywhere we use 30 minutes as half, and after that preposition past. So it's 10:30, 12:30, 2:30. So all time that are written here, 10, 12, 2, and 2:30. The second, in a case where we have 15 minutes, we say all 15 minutes we call like quarter, but here we say the time that is written here, so, and the preposition past. So we say 3:15, 4:15. In the middle we have 3:45. Here 15 minutes left to 4. That's why we say quarter to 4. Preposition to means that it's after half an hour or after 30 minutes. Now, up to 7, we have 20 minutes. So we say 20 to 7 means that to 7 o'clock it's 20 minutes left. 7:20, and here 20 minutes to 8. So 20 minutes is left to 8 o'clock. Now, here it was like in 7:20, but here up to 5 o'clock we have 25 minutes. So we say 25 minutes to 5. Now, as you see, all 15 minutes, like 15 and 45 minutes, are called quarter. All 30 minutes are called half, and we use two prepositions, past and to. Past is used when we use the time from the beginning up to 30 minutes, and preposition to is used from 30 minutes to the next hour. And in this case, we know to what time it's left or after what time it goes. I would like to ask some questions from you, and it's exercise number 3. At the weekend, what time do you get up? If I answer to this question, I will say, I get up at 9 o'clock on Sunday, for example. What time do you have breakfast? On Saturday, I have breakfast at 10:30 or 10:30. When do you have lunch? Let's say that at the weekend, I have lunch at 2 o'clock. What time do you go to bed? At the weekend, I go to bed at 12 o'clock or, for example, at midnight. If we go to page 81, we can see some information about how to ask the questions in order to get some necessary information. So, for example, the first one, what time does it start? Or when does it finish? Or where does it leave? Or where does the tour leave? Or how much does it cost? Or how much does the tour cost? Or do you take credit cards? The most important part is here. The answers to what time when questions are times or time phrases. So with time phrases we use preposition in, at, and on with these time phrases. So first is in. When we say about the parts of the day, we use preposition in. For example, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. But you should remember that with night we use at. When we say o'clock or time, or the verbs midnight, night, the weekend, we use preposition at 9 o'clock, at 7:30, at midnight, at night, at the weekend. And when we mention day, or we have the word day, we use on. For example, on Saturday, on Sunday. Let's go back to our page. So the next we should read about the tour to Hong Kong and answer the question. So the first one is Hong Kong Island Tour. Start with the tram ride to Victoria Peak to see the fantastic views from the top. Visit the fishing village of Aberdeen and go shopping in the Shopper Paradise at Stanley Market. Finish with a visit to the beach at beautiful Repulse Bay. So it's leaflets that advertise the Hong Kong Island Tour. The second one is Hong Kong Harbor Tour. Go round the harbor on a Chinese-style tour board, relax with a coffee in the air-conditioned cafe, or stand outside and enjoy the sun. See the city buildings, the mountains of Kowloon Island behind, and the busy shipping port. It's the leaflet about Hong Kong Harbor Tour, and the last is night tour. Start with dinner at the famous revolving 66 restaurant with amazing views over all Hong Kong. Then walk with a guide in the streets on the night market in Kowloon. Go on a Chinese junk in the harbor and enjoy the city lights on the buildings and in the water. So what question do we have? The first question in exercise 4a asks, what city are the tourists in? How do you think, what city are they in? All three leaflets shows us the information about Hong Kong Island Tour, Hong Kong Harbor Tour, Night Tour. So all these tourists are in Hong Kong. The next question, what tours can they take? What kind of tour they can take? They can take Hong Kong Island Tour, Hong Kong Harbor Tour, and Night Tour. And the last question, what can they do on the tours? Let's see. So in Hong Kong Island Tour, they can see fantastic view from the top. They can visit the fishing village, go shopping, and they can visit the beach. In Hong Kong Harbor Tour, they can go on a tour by board. They can relax in cafe. They can enjoy the sun. They can see different buildings, mountains of the island, and they can be busy with shipping port. So they can see the busy shipping port. They can see different city buildings, different mountains, and the busy shipping port. Shipping port means port where ships come. And the last night tour, they can go to a famous restaurant. They can visit the night market. They can go to harbor, and they can see and enjoy the city lights. So we answered the question. And exercise 5a, the task is put the questions about the bus tour in the correct order. So let's put, if you remember, in order to make correct interrogative questions, the first is always interrogative pronoun or question word. In this sentence is what. And together with what, we use time, and it will be the question word like what time. Then we use auxiliary verb, it does. Then subject, it, and the word start. So the phrase will be, what time does it start? Number 2, where does it leave from? Number 3, when does the tour finish? 4, how much does it cost? And the last one, do you take credit cards? The next exercise show how to show that you don't understand the information. So we should read and listen to part of the conversation again. So we will read the dialogue. Underline 3 phrases the woman A uses when she doesn't understand. Let's first read. Hello, we are back. Hello again. So, do you want the Hong Kong Island tour? Yes. Could you speak more slowly, please? Of course. Would you like to take the tour tomorrow morning or afternoon? Tomorrow morning. What time does it start? At 8 o'clock exactly. Excuse me, 8 o'clock? Yeah, at 8. And where does it leave from? The bus leaves from the front gate here. Sorry, could you repeat that? The bus leaves from the front gate. So here are 3 phrases that show that sometimes the woman didn't understand the information. So let's find them. The first one is, could you speak more slowly, please? If somebody speaks too fast and you cannot catch the information, the words, you can say, could you speak more slowly, please, in order to show the person that you don't understand. You cannot follow the conversation. The next one. Excuse me, 8 o'clock. So you can ask again. Excuse me means that you don't understand. Is it 8 o'clock or another time? So you say, excuse me, 8 o'clock. It shows that you don't understand. And the last one, sorry, could you repeat that? So you ask for repetition of information. In this case, you will understand better. So the third phrase that shows that you don't understand is, sorry, could you repeat that? So we have, could you speak more slowly, please? Excuse me, 8 o'clock, or some other information. And sorry, could you repeat that? All these phrases show that a person doesn't understand the information, so it needs repetition. It's the end of our lesson. I recommend you to use the phrases in order to show that you don't understand something. Besides, I recommend you to repeat the time, how to say the time words. Thanks for attention.